Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to read Thank You, Amelia Bedelia. Mrs. Rogers was all in a dither. Great Aunt Mira is coming today. Now that's nice, said Amelia Bedelia. I do love company. We've been trying for years to get her visit, said Mrs. Rogers. But Great Aunt Mara says the only place she feels at home is at home. So everything must be exactly right. We do want her to be happy here. Now don't you worry your head, said Amelia Bedelia. I'll fix everything. What should I do first? Ducky. Well, the guest room must be made ready. Strip the sheets off the bed. Remake it with these new rosebud sheets, said Mrs. Rogers. Thank goodness you're here. Here's the rosebud sheets. Amelia Bedelia went to the guest room. These folks do have odd ways. Imagine stripping sheets after she uses them. Oh, she's starting to strip the sheets. Amelia Bedelia shook her head, but she stripped those sheets. Amelia Bedelia had just finished when the doorbell rang. That must be the laundryman with Mr. Rogers' shirts, called Mrs. Rogers. Please check them and make sure they're all here. Amelia Bedelia hurried to the door and she took the package. Amelia Bedelia opened the package. She unfolded each shirt. 2 sleeves, 1 collar, 1 pocket, 6 buttons. Yes, they're all here. She checked them, but she's going to check them again. There's not a thing missing, said Amelia Bedelia. Now to check them. I would buy them already checked, said Amelia Bedelia, but she quickly checked each shirt. Oh, look, she's checkering them. Mrs. Rogers came downstairs in a rush. Amelia Bedelia, my bright pink dress has spots in it. Please remove them with this spot remover. Leave the dress out. I will wear it tonight. I must go to the market. Here's the spot remover. Amelia Bedelia looked at the bright pink dress. I don't see any spots. This dress just needs washing. Then another dress caught Amelia Bedelia's eyes. She must have meant her light pink dress. Now that one sure is spotted. Amelia Bedelia held the dress up. It looks mighty nice with the spots on it, but I guess she's tired of it this way. Here's her bright pink dress with spots on it. Amelia Bedelia put the spot remover on each spot. Then she waited. Nothing happened. Didn't think that stuff worked, said Amelia Bedelia. She got her scissors, and Amelia Bedelia removed every spot from that dress. She's cutting the spots out. How will Mrs. Rogers wear them? Amelia Bedelia, called Mrs. Rogers. Please take the groceries. Amelia ran to take the bag. Here's some roses too. Do scatter them around the living room. I must get my hair done now while I'm gone. Wash all the vegetables and string the beans. If you have time to make jelly roll, Aunt Great Aunt Mary does love Jelly Roll, said Mrs. Rogers. Amelia Bedelia stopped in the living room. Seems like roses would look nicer sitting proper in vases. But if she wants them to be scattered they'll be. She's scattering them all around the living room. Amelia Bedelia went on to the kitchen and the groceries. She washed all the vegetables. This is her washing the vegetables. And then she found a ball of string, and Amelia Bedelia strung all those beans. Jelly Roll, exclaimed Amelia Bedelia. I never heard tell of jelly rolling, but Amelia Bedelia got out a jar of jelly. Amelia Bedelia tried again and again, but she couldn't get the jelly to roll. Mrs. Rogers said to make the food or the dessert jelly roll, not rolling their jelly. Amelia Bedelia washed her hands. She got out a mixing bowl. Amelia began to mix a little of this, a pinch of that. Great Aunt Mary, oh no, Great Aunt Mary, there's not going to be any rolling jelly in this house tonight, said Amelia Bedelia. Here's her adding a little of this and a pinch of that. What is she making? She has some apples, jam, butter, flour, mixing cup, bowl. Mr. and Mrs. Rogers arrived home at the same time. Mrs. Rogers called Amelia Bedelia. Please separate 3 eggs and pare the other vegetables you washed. I'll do the cooking. Then she and Mr. Rogers hurried upstairs to dress. Amelia Bedelia took out 3 eggs. I wonder why they need to be separated. They've been together all day and nothing happened. But Amelia Bedelia separated those eggs. Pare vegetables. Amelia Bedelia laughed. Here, you two go together, and you two. Now be careful, or I'll be separating you two. Amelia Bedelia went up to Mrs. Rogers' room. What should I do with these strip sheets? She asked. Strip sheets? Exclaimed Mrs. Rogers, but she got no further. Mr. Rogers roared. What in thunderation happened to my shirt? Oh, don't you like big checks? I didn't have time to do little ones, but I will do next time, promised Amelia Bedelia. My dress, exclaimed Mrs. Rogers. It's full of holes. Yes, ma'am, I removed every single spot, said Amelia Bedelia. Before Mrs. Rogers could say any more, the doorbell rang. Great Aunt Mary said, Mr. and Mrs. Rogers. They rushed to the front door. They have holes in the dress. Good evening, Grannies. Good evening, Grandnephew. That trip made me hungry, said Great Aunt Mary. I'll cook dinner right now, said Mrs. Rogers. Everybody went to the kitchen. Where are the eggs? I asked you to separate. Mrs. Rogers said, Here's one. One is behind the clock, and the other one is over there. Did I separate them far enough apart? Asked Amelia Bedelia. Mrs. Rogers said nothing. So Amelia Bedelia went on. I pared the vegetables. They went together real well. There weren't any left over. Mrs. Rogers slapped her hand on the table. It hit a sticky blob. Is that the jelly roll? What is that? She shouted. Jelly. I tried to make a roll, but it just plip-plopped all over the place, said Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia, exclaimed Mrs. Rogers. How do you get things so mixed up? Things mixed up? Oh, plumb I forgot, said Amelia Bedelia. She hurried to the stove. Amelia Bedelia opened the oven door. Great Amelia sat up straight and sniffed. Hot apple pie, I do declare. Now that's the kind of mixed up thing I like. That's what she was making. She was making hot apple pie. Great Mary announced, Grannies, grandnephew, I like it here. Oh, Great Aunt Mary, we're so glad, said Mr. and Mrs. Rogers. They both began to talk at once, but Great Aunt Mary wasn't much for words. She had her eyes on the last piece of pie. Great Aunt Mary put the last piece of pie on her plate. Then she said, Grannies, grandnephew, I will visit you often. That Amelia Bedelia really knows how to make a body feel at home. Thank you, Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia smiled. She and Great Aunt Mary will get along. Thank you for reading with me, everybody. Make sure to subscribe. See you on my next channel.